So right now, Korea might not be facing the best trade conditions, but what about next year? At least 3 free trade agreements are expected to take effect in 2015. And with that, a local institute says next year is going to be a banner year for Korean exports. Kim Ji-yeon has our next story.
Korean exports are expected to exceed an all-time high of $600 billion next year, a 4.3% increase from this year. That's according to the Institute for International Trade. In its latest report, it says automobile exports in particular will increase by nearly 4% to $51.5 billion, boosted by free trade agreements with Colombia, Australia, and Canada that are expected to take effect in 2015. Exports of semiconductors are forecast to grow by 6% for similar reasons.
Albeit gradually, Korean exports are expected to record positive growth next year as trade conditions improve and because there will be more working days compared to this year.
However, some experts say the 4.3% increase in exports won't be enough to boost the Korean economy.
Korea can be satisfied with a less than 5% growth projected for next year. The rate of increase used to be in the double digits and is merely a quarter of that now. But the dependence on exports is still high.
The researcher adds the Korean government has to do more to mitigate external risks that could affect exports. He says Korea needs to diversify its export routes and rely less on the Chinese market, which currently makes up a quarter of Korea's total exports.
The Chinese economy is forecast to head into slow growth, less than the previously projected 7%, as the Chinese government is less and less able to control and regulate its market economy compared to previous years.
The researcher says additional interest rate cuts by the Bank of Korea are imperative to keep the local currency appreciating against the weakening Japanese yen. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.